Good evening, yarnies, dirty hookers, and fiber fiends. How is everybody doing this evening? I'm pretty good. Stream's a little late, an hour late today. We were running errands, and errands were running a little far behind. But we're here now. Um, I literally had a whole bunch of things in my head to mention, and I cannot remember what I was going to say. Oh, so this Saturday we're doing this. The little his face is horrible looking. The little knitted peep that I was going to do on Sunday. I had to cancel Sunday, but we're going to do this on Saturday. This is loom knitting. So if you have a knitting loom, I forgot where I put mine. If you have a 24 pin knitting loom, we'll be working with that, whatever color yarn you want. Something to mark the couple pegs to start off with. I'm using stitch markers that have a they got a clasp that opens and closes. I think it's mainly for knitting. These are the ones that I won on Heather Bizzo's what was it called? She had a giveaway back in October. It was all spooky type things, and that was one of the things that I wanted, as a set of stitch markers. Day of the Dead little enamel stitch markers. So first time using them. So I'm not, well, I am kind of knitting, but not really. But they came in handy. You got to mark the pegs when you start the bunny project. So that's what we were doing on Saturday. Also, before we get into anything tonight, I want to remind everybody that the Donkey Song collab is still going on. If you go into the Discord, !Donkey will get you the link to the channel over there with all of the information on. Thank you, Blue Raven. With all of the information about the Donkey Song collab. You don't have to have any specific types of hats that I have. You can make your own. You can find your own. You can do it without a hat. It doesn't have to be a cooked turkey or a donkey. It could be whatever you want. Again, be creative. You could also do it in a unique, funny place. Get your friends and family to learn it and have them do it with you. Also, you can change up the lyrics. It doesn't have to be a donkey. It could be whatever you want. Make it funny. Kind of the same tune, I guess, if you want. Or if you want to change it up entirely, completely. Those submissions are open until the 1st of April. By doing so, you are agreeing to have your likeness shown on my stream. So I'm going to take all of those clips, mash them all together into one big clip. I'm going to edit them all together, and it will be played periodically on stream. I have not looked at any of the submissions I've gotten already. I'm going to keep that a surprise, even for myself, until the day that I do the editing. So I'm still working on mine, so you still have time to do that. If anybody needs a little extra more time than the 1st of April, I can always extend the deadline a little further. What was I going to say? Again, brain just went blank. All right, let me catch up with chat. Hey, they're just a curious brain cell and Spy Guy. Thank you for the lurk, Spy Guy. How are you, Blue Raven? Mickey went to Michael's today and you left empty-handed. Are you okay, Mickey? Feel like a guinea pig would be a good animal for the song. They definitely make noise when you don't feed them. Yes. Again, it doesn't have to be an animal. You can come up with whatever. Be creative. Again, the The Crafty Cub channel is just not my channel. It's our channel. So I want everyone to be welcome to contribute to it. No, I'm sad. I was going to use my rewards, but the system was down. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I hope your rewards didn't expire. It's going to get a candle and a cross stitch. Very cool. Oh, did that website that I found for you, Mickey, did that work? Mickey had posted in my Discord a question about a cross stitch kit from Dimensions that she got years ago, and looks like she's running low on some of the colors, and wanted to know if there was a conversion from the Dimensions line, which is a proprietary line, to convert it over to DMC colors. And I found a website. I've never used that website before, so just something I googled and came across. Blue's doing good, just sorting something out. Okay, that's cool. Sort it all out. Hope you can figure it out. No, I just got them this week. Okay, good. Yes, I still have about almost $1 left to earn to get my Michael's rewards. I'm at $4 and some odd cents. Thank you, Clean-Mako. She uses my number, so I end up getting the rewards. I end up finding the Simplicity site and email them. Just trying to figure out how to add pictures from my phone to the email. Sam, I might just go spend another $1. So get your 10. Yes. Mickey, and this goes for anybody, and this isn't like a specific craft thing. If you're trying to find a way to get your pictures from one device to another, there are different ways of doing it. But what I usually use is the app Dropbox. It uses the cloud. So as soon as you put something into Dropbox, either on your phone, your desktop, your laptop, whatever device, it immediately shows up in the same folder or file in the same app on all devices. So I usually use that. You can use Google, I think Google Cloud. There's a couple other different ones, but I usually use Dropbox, and it's free up to a gig. I mean, not a gig. It's free up to like a terabyte of information, maybe. So I do that all the time. In fact, anytime I take a picture for stream, I take it on my phone, put it into the Dropbox to upload it to my desktop, and then I do editing or whatever, and then pop it into the stream. Like anytime we do the Teaching Tuesdays, the little sample that's up in the corner above my head, so I might step away for a few minutes, need a shower. The white trees are in bloom. They make me start itching and sneezing like crazy. Yeah. The apple blossoms. The apple blossoms and the cherry blossoms. It is that time of year in some parts of the world. But yes, if you need to step away, I totally get that. What was I saying? So yeah, on Saturday we're doing our little bunny. Sunday we're going to do an Easter basket. And then next week we're doing Teaching Tuesday, more Throwback Thursday, all of that good stuff. Oh, another thing I want to also mention is April 1st, apart from being the deadline for the Donkey Song collab, April 1st I am participating in the Traveling Tatters International, well, I don't know the full name, but I'm going to call it the Traveling Tatters International Tatting Day Raid Train. April 1st is International Tatting Day, and Tatter has coordinated a raid train that's going to start at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time till 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Standard Time. Words. And I'm going to be part of that. So I'm going to do some needle tatting. It's all different types of tatting artists that stream. Shuttle tatting, needle tatting, crow tatting, and all different beginner levels. Not beginner. All different levels. Beginners to experience tatters. So if you are interested in tuning in to that, is a Monday. If you're interested in tuning into that, check out the Traveling Tatters channel. Let me shout out Tatter. So, yes, if you're interested in anything about that, about the raid train, check out the Tatters stream and her Discord. It is linked on her channel. You can see all the information about that. Again, like I said, April 1st is the day that we're doing that. I don't know what time slot I've got yet. She's still putting that all together. So I will be on sometime that day. Could be morning, could be evening. I am not certain. Alrighty, let's get started tonight. We're going to be working on some of this needlepoint tonight. Later on, the second half of the stream, Granny Caron will be here. So that is something to look forward to. And we're just going to sit and chill. And I need a different... That strand is too short for me right now. Just going to get some work done on this butterfly. Found on DMC's website. They have a ton of cross-stitch... Oh, yes. They have tons of patterns. Do they just not do cross-stitch kits in store anymore? Can only find 2 in this section. DMC, I don't know if I've ever seen DMC kits. I haven't paid that close attention. I've seen Dimension kits. But yeah, check their website. They might have kits on their website. Sent me a DM for after stream. Okay, yeah, I will check that after stream, Blue Raven. It's Loops and Threads, not Michaels. I only sold... Oh, okay, yeah. They're probably want to favor their own line. Again, check their web... DMC or... the Dimensions website. It's actually an Amazon store, because I went to Simplicity's site and I scrolled to the very bottom, and all their other lines that they carry, they also make. They're the ones who make boy crochet hooks. There's a bunch of different patterns like McCall's, Butterick, all of the Simplicity sewing patterns. And then, like I said, also they have Dimensions, but that is a Amazon store. So I guess they're just changing that over just to the Amazon store. I'm not certain. So sad, because I wanted a small cross stitch for when I get exhausted. Yeah. And maybe that happens. There might be different crafting trends and crafting trends in your area. I mean, that's how retail works generally. That in a specific area of the country or your region, some things do better than others. So you can walk into a Walmart or a Michael's or any type of department store, and you might have some slightly different things in one part of the country than you do in the other. It's true they were stocked on yarn for yes. So it has to do with trends, period, in the craft world, but then also regional trends. Because it makes sense. If things aren't going to sell where you live, There's no sense in then selling them there, where that same thing might sell where I live. So it's all have to do with marketing and retail and consumerism and all of that stuff. But then there's also the internet. And you have to wait for that to show up, but we do have that option. All right. We're going to be working on this butterfly. We're going to do some, got to lurk. Might itch my skin off. Don't itch your skin off. We'll be here. I'm just going to be adding some of this green to this piece for this grass, blades of grass. I'm going to start on this left side. But everyone else, how is everyone doing? What is everybody working on? I'm working on trying to be able to see this. Okay. Welcome in, Clay Miko. How are you? Wait a minute. Am I doing this right? I'm supposed to... One moment. No, I'm not doing it right. I'm like, this is like really thin. I'm used to cross stitch, even though I haven't cross stitched in years. And commonly, when you cross stitch, you use 2 strands. But with this, I need all 6. Next time we go out, there'll be something new to see. I'm scared. You've had a headache all day? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So, let me fix my my floss. You didn't miss anything. I was just letting everybody know what's coming up on the stream this next few days. I'm having issues right now. Let's fix this. I mentioned about the Donkey Song collab. Yes, I started late. I've only been on for about a half hour or so. We ran some errands and they were running a little later. So I postponed it by an hour. So we didn't start till about 7 or so. So I'm really just starting crafting. Norfairy and I need to get on that. Get on what? Errands. Like, we're gonna be... Oh, the Donkey Song. Okay. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna be making this on Saturday. His face is horrible. His face... the stitching... I'm gonna actually redo the stitching. This is a, loom knitted with a circular knitting loom. A loom knitted marshmallow peep. It's not the best. This is my first one. It's not the best, but yeah, his facial features need to be redone. And I messed up on some in the knitting, and I should change the part here in the middle. So it's somewhat simple to do. There's a little technique that's a little challenging, but I will walk you through it. I found out how to do this on a YouTube video. So that is what we're going to be making. Thank you for the lurk, Sue. And she's muted. Grammy says, had a large late lunch, early dinner, now fighting to keep your eyes open. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. But yes, the donkey song is still open for entries. And I'm getting things ready for Tatter's International Tatting Day raid train on April 1st. So I'm kind of throwing some ideas around of what I'm going to be doing for her raid train. All right. My pattern just keeps... I'm having problems. Okay. Grammy's the only one that's going to get this. Every time I hear this song, I think of something else. I can let everybody know. There's a game that we have played numerous times at some of our parties. It's a long, long story. It's basically like a white elephant game, but we supply the gifts. And you can steal the gift from somebody. And it's a whole bunch of different rules. But at the very end, whatever you're left with, if you don't want anything, you can put them in a pile, and then they get put into paper bags. And then everybody stands around in a circle holding their bags. And a song plays. And anytime you hear the word left in the song, you pass your bag to the person to your left. That's my left. And anytime you hear the word right, you pass the bag to the person to your right. And I made a mashup song, and the beginning of it is this song. And you know what? We can go and take a listen to it. If I can find this. Let me find the song. I wasn't prepared for this. Where did it go? Oh, that's what I called it. I had to remember what I called it. All right, so this is the song that we've played, again, at our parties. Again, it just reminded me of it. No, Clay Nico. This is not the same song we listened to before. How long is this? Oh, and this is like a 5-minute song, 5 or 6 minute song. But I'm not going to play the whole thing. But they're just clips of songs that have the word left or right in them. But it's pretty funny to see all of us standing around. taking the bags of in a circle back and forth. But all right, let's get back to the 70s music. I'm in a 70s music mood. So, Clay Mika, you said there's something new. I'm kind of intrigued and scared. Tell you about this Needlepoint project? It's a butterfly. I don't know what there is to tell you. I'll see. Okay, I'm kind of scared. What did you want to know about this project? Oh, I wanted to do some different fiber arts besides crochet and tatting. Wanted to do something different instead of just crochet because I am the crafty cub. I'm not the crochet cub. And I've done needlepoint in the past. So this was voted on back in December. I think I had 4 different ones. I don't remember what the other options were. I had 4 different pieces. There were 2 that were needlepoint, and I think 2 that were cross stitch. And this was the one that won. And I'm kind of glad it won because this is the smallest out of all of them. It's only 5 inches square. I don't know what I'm going to do with it once it's done. These are kits that I've had for a while, or maybe Grammy gave them to me. I don't know. Do you think it's pointless to this needlepoint? Ha ha ha. Badumtis. It's not pointless, and Blue Raven, stop needling me. All right, so that part is done. Oh, I wanted to let everybody know there is a new redeem. It's called Slow It Down, and that is mainly to be used. I mean, you can use it anytime you want, but it's mainly used for Teaching Tuesday. If I am teaching a stitch, or teaching anything, actually, and I'm going too fast, you can use that redeem to tell me to slow it down. Because I do have a tendency to go fast when I'm teaching, because I am a fast crocheter. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, and thank you for the fingy stretches. I liked it too, because I was trying to find other things, and I couldn't think of anything that was like, hey, slow it down, or whatever. And then I'm like, oh, that works, because I'm working with my hands. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to this next section. Normally, I wouldn't go this far. Why? What? Okay. That one always makes me giggle. Anytime that when I start stream, I test out my alerts, and I don't test every alert, But for any of the ones that have the little video clips, that's the one I usually test because it's a short one. And even when I test it, I start giggling because it's so silly and stupid. But like I said, the slow it down one, I needed something because, especially the other day when I was teaching the lace flower stitch, and Crafting Sam was crafting along. There might have been once or twice I was going a little too fast. Oh, yeah, that needs a stitch. Okay, where do I need to go? I got all of this done. I'm going to mark off. There's a stitch there. Then I got to go to the underside of this. Or below, not the underside. I almost said the underside of the butterfly. You broke the internet. How'd you break the internet? Oh, Twitch did it. You didn't do it. You know, Twitch be twitchy. Okay. I'm going to go and do this. I really don't want to be stopping and starting. I got plenty. I hate stopping and starting on this. Even though technically that's the way you're supposed to do it. But I'm not following rules. Yep. Again, I always say, in crafting, in art, there are no rules, there are guidelines. Alright, now I need to find... There's a little bit of this color here. It's like one stitch, which will help. That actually helps. I am going to have to cut it when I get over here to come back. So is anybody crafting along with me? Since our Maryland stream knows my accent more when I talk, and it makes me laugh every time. On or actually, I was reminded of the Baltimore stream. This morning, I was in Bus Driving Pony's stream, and she was talking about how her chair wasn't the right size for her desk, and she said something about she had the way she had to sit, she had to shrimp down or whatever, which I didn't know what that meant. I was like, oh, speaking of shrimp, now I want shrimp. And then I was like, oh, now I'm thinking about that crab cake that you brought over for the stream. And she was like, yeah, if I ever come to Maryland, you're going to have to show me where to get really good crab cakes. I said, I can do that. Not a problem. Spent 2 hours this morning moving 28 different Discord channels over to a new Discord server, which I hope keeps working like it. Oh, wow. My eyes are not having a good day, so I'm taking a break from the fiber. Okay. Yeah, I've never moved the channel from one server to another, but just managing behind the scenes of my server, and I've got a very simple server. I don't have a complex one, and that gives me a headache too. Same thing with setting things up for stream and all the behind the scenes stuff. We may have a dinner date coming soon then. I've been craving one of those crap. Okay, no. We don't have to do that. Hey there, El Barnett. How are you? Welcome in. What is going on? I just said it just to make Claymiko giggle. Because that's how we say it here. All right. Actually, El Barnett knows that. Didn't you say... And I don't think this isn't doxing you because you don't live there anymore, and you mentioned it in my stream before anyway. Didn't you say you used to live in Hanover, Pennsylvania? You had mentioned that before. I'm pretty good cleaning house. Hey, you want to come over and clean mine? Lost kind of how many posts I had, but it's all done. Well, at least it's done, Blue. Hanover, PA, nice. Well, we had lunch today, and I picked myself up some. Yeah, I had to. I gotta check something. I've got to check something. Okay, they're not in the stream right now. I'm not going to give it away because they're not in the stream, and I'm not going to give it away either way. But I sent off a gift to somebody yesterday, so I'm excited for them to get it. And it has to do with what I just showed. They had an outlet store there in Hanover. Yes, I've been to that outlet store. And you could get, like, the tubs of pretzels or cheese balls or popcorn. They also had tubs that were nothing but the Worcestershire rye chips, which are my favorite, besides potato chips. Now I got that taste in the back of my throat. Yeah. But yes, I know that outlet store very well. It's right across the street from the factory where they make the chips. Welcome back, Mickey. You feel so much better? Yay! We're talking about potato chips and junk food. Took an allergy med, so be less itchy. Yeah, that is that time of year. Hasn't hit here yet. The daffodils are in bloom, which I meant to take a picture of it to post on Discord, but I didn't. I'll have to do that tomorrow. Okay. I gotta plan this out. So I need to do this, this, and then back up. Okay. These colors are making me go blind. Oh, and to comment, Claymiko, when you said this is going to take me forever to make, I only work on this on stream, and I only do it once a week. So I'm not doing this off stream. And I also need content for my channel, so that's one of the reasons why I only do it on stream. Maybe, I don't even know what color that is. Maybe it's probably the white. I could do the end all the way. I could do it by off stream, but okay, there's one here, and then there's this, and then up there. Needlepoint is taking probably a long time, but not as long as a Blue. We're not talking about that. I still have the last 20 days from 2023 to do. 20 more rows. That's only 20 more rows. Yeah. Yeah. It's still draped over that rack. I'm looking at it right now. I need to get back to it. Pix is killing it with the donations. I know Pix is doing a fundraiser. It is for Starlight Children's Foundation. So if anybody wants to help out with that, pop over to Pix Stitches. I can't even speak. Go over there and support the charity that he is streaming for. He's a good bean. He's part of the Moco Locos. Go and check him out. There's a lot of chaos over there. A lot more chaos than my stream. Let me catch up with chat. Like you and your mom's blanket. Yes. Don't quote me on it because I may not have heard correctly, but I think he said he reached $10,000. Wow. Wow. Yes. Go over there and if you can't support monetarily, go over there and like and follow his stream. It's always a great time over there. Pick Stitch does cross stitch. He crochets Ammies. He does Lego pixel art. Big into video game characters. So yes, so 10,000. Wow. That is amazing. Was there anything else I missed on this? Oh, Love Mamma Mia. Yes. I've only ever seen the first Mamma Mia. I haven't seen the sequel. Alrighty. My eyes are going blind. Okay, this song I don't care for as much. I like this song. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way down to there, and then to the bottom here. It's gonna be early bedtime. All right. No, I understand. I know you've had a stressful week or so. Oh, not now. Okay. Good Lord, looking at my desk. You have a candy problem? Uh-oh. What type of candy do you have? Yeah, me too. That okay. That reminds me of something. Reese's Pieces, Cadbury Mini Eggs, Jelly Beans, Hershey's, and Fruit Mentos. Okay, I'll take the Reese's Pieces and the Hershey's. Oh, Little Debbie. Yeah, I'll take the Little Debbie too. I totally forgot about this. I'm gonna post in the Discord when I get off stream. So the end of this month, what did I say? On the 24th. The 24th, we're doing a Maryland stream. We're gonna do a little bit different. For this month, for the Maryland stream, the 25th of March is Maryland Day. So I'm going to talk about the celebration of the state, the founding of the state, real brief. Then I think what I'm going to end up doing is I think the plan will be it's going to be about Annapolis. I think that's what I'm going to do. Do Annapolis. And at the very end of every Maryland stream, I'm going to give a little, what do you call it? Kind of like a calendar of events type thing for the state of festivals and fairs and that type of thing that are coming up in the following few months after. So for like March, I'm going to do, even though it's really short notice for April, I'll do April and May. And then each month I'll we'll go throughout the year. So I think that's what we're going to do at the end of every Maryland stream. So if you're in the state of Maryland or near the state of Maryland or planning coming through during those times and you want to find something to do, that will kind of be a fun thing to learn. Mini eggs. No, me, it's the oh, that's another thing I was going to mention. Easter. Okay. I like the Reese cups, the Reese eggs that are like that big, that are thick. Those are my favorites. Okay, that's why I was going to mention the Maryland stream. So in addition to talking about the founding of the colony and Maryland Day and Annapolis and then the festivals, it's a week before Easter. And I'm going to post this in the Discord. If anybody is interested, I'm thinking out loud and I got to double check something. Do they ship? Yes. I think they... Yes. So what I will do is I will post in the Discord a link to a Maryland, more of a Baltimore Easter tradition. It's called Mary Sue Easter Egg. They are a candy confection that's only around, even in Maryland, only at Easter time. And they have different flavors, different varieties. I have a couple that I bought a while ago. They've been sitting there tempting me. I have not touched them. And so if anybody's interested in getting a Mary Sue Easter egg, I'll put the link up tonight after I'm done streaming. I just want to double check to make certain you'll be able to order them. And yes, you can order them. Say they have a Reese cup with potato chips in them. Yes. A friend of mine had tried those and said they were pretty good. I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, that stitch should not have been there. So we're going to back that out. You like the ones with pretzel? I'm not a big fan of... And I get it. People like the salty and sweet together. I've never liked that combination. I can understand why people do. but it's never been my thing. I've heard this song in forever. Potato chips is a little far. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should have done that. Okay. So we're going to go down there. Sorry, I'm just talking out loud. Planning where I need to put these stitches. What are the ones I got? Oh, the Mary Sue Easter eggs that I got. I got a peanut butter one, and I got a pecan nougat one. They're really yummy. I haven't had one in years. But that's really the only Baltimore Easter thing that, or Maryland Easter thing that I know of. Why I spent 55 2 years ago on a cross stitch and never started it. Hey, it's not going to go bad. You're going to finish it? Yeah, make that your goal. Oh, and my goal now is to go to break. We're going to do a quick ad break. So everybody do some self-care, and we will return. Welcome back, everybody. Norfairy, thank you for the sub, and thank you for the gift sub for Claymiko. I appreciate that. Norfairy's on a 3-month streak, and Claymiko, oh, it doesn't say. I thought it was going to say how many ones. Okay. Let me catch up with chat. Clay says, Reese's isn't my first go-to, but I love myself some plain chocolate in most cases. Unless there's a Baby Ruth in the mix, then I'm choosing that. Oh, no, I'm not a fan of Baby Ruth. But mini eggs are forcing me to become a diabetic. Said my sub was up, but I still didn't see any. Huh. That's weird. Twitch be Twitch. But yeah, my favorite Easter candy is the Reese eggs. Like the full-size one. I mean, the smaller ones are fine, too. But, my go-to candy bar, if I want a candy bar, is a Nutrageous. An original nut. I mean, they have the Outrageous bar. That's the same thing, but it's got Reese pieces in it. That's okay. But the Nutrageous is my favorite. I describe it this way. It's imagine a Snickers bar and a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup had a love child. That is what a Nutrageous is. So you get the peanut butter, a lot of peanut butter like a peanut butter cup, and you get the nuts and a little bit of caramel like the Snickers. We're not going to say what the candy bar looks like, but it's really good. All right, where am I? So we got to go there, a little bit here, and a little bit there. So I kind of plan. Okay, we can go over and get this and then come back. I kind of have to plan my route because I don't want to be stopping and starting so much. And that's the only one. Just have that one stitch. Now I want a Nutrageous bar. I don't need it. I am trying to lose weight. I mean, I did have a hoagie and some chips today. Okay. Where are we? Get a little bit here and a little bit there. And then we got to go over to here. Alright, I don't want this song. You're gonna go, okay, I will catch you later. Actually, Claymiko, I'm gonna message you when I get done stream. If you don't get the message until tomorrow, that's fine. It's not urgent. I'm gonna message ask your opinion on something. But get some sleep. And I will chat with you later. Mickey's crying. You messed up on some counts. Oh no. I hate that. I hate that when I've done that. It is so frustrating and annoying. Might be why you're running out of threat. True. True. Rip like 3 times. Ooh. It's the same color. Yeah, that is the pain with kind of cross stitch. Getting everything where it needs to be. I mean, sometimes you can kind of fudge it, especially if it's like a landscape and there's trees and leaves, and it won't matter if it's off by a few rows and all. You can just you can change it up that way. But if it's something where it's like lettering or something really detailed, can't really do that because it's not going to look the way it needs to. I know what that's what I know what I can do. Once this needlepoint piece is done, my stitching project, it's going to be like a freeform thing. I did this a couple times, never finished anything. I took a blank piece of Ada cloth. Hey there, Mama Rita. Just a blank piece, not a huge piece, and supplied my own floss. And I started to do a geometric thing where I started in the center and I just went all the way around equally, kind of like a mandala type thing, and just picked colors at random. And it was full coverage. It was only a small thing. Maybe that's what we can do on stream. And maybe I can get chat to help me pick colors when I do that. And then that way, that one you don't really have to count so much. You just kind of make it up as you go along. How are you? How is your husband, Mama Rita? Is he still in the hospital? Trying to figure out where I am on this pattern. There. Let's see. So I did that. I need to do right up to there. You still are home. I'm sorry. I hope he's doing okay, though. Apart from that. Hey, Positively Crafty, how are you? Welcome in. If you're not following Positively Crafty, go and check out their stream. Me. Crafter. I know you do beading. I've seen you do some paper crafts. That's all I've seen you do. Great community over there. You're welcome. I couldn't do his colonoscopy, his potassium, magnesium, and B12 are down. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully they can get those levels back up and they can do that. Working on your studio. Very cool. Yeah, I've got to do some cleaning up in my craft area. Usually beading on stream, sometimes knitting, paper crafting, and basket weaving. Ooh. I've only ever done basket weaving once in high school. I took a crafts class. We did a bunch of different things. I remember, if I can remember what we did, I know we did tie-dye, and we did basket weaving. And that was fun. That was really fun. Hey there, Anna. We did a group pine needle basket. Ooh, I've never done pine needle basket weaving before. I would love that. How are you, Anna? Okay, I'm trying to see where I need to go with this. We'll do another one this summer. Very cool. Can you take refuge here? What's wrong, Andre? What did you do? What did you do? And who are you today? I can't even see where my stitches need to go. And I got plenty of light. Didn't do anything. And then some. So here I am. Yeah. Okay. So what do you need to take refuge? I'm good. Took the day off yesterday and crocheted at the aquarium. Very, very cool. I haven't been to an aquarium in a few... well, that technically was aquarium. That's been about 8 years. It was a zoo, but they also did have an aquarium. I can't even... like I said, I can't see what I'm doing. Hope you'll get to go someday. Yes, very calming. Like I said, it's been a while. There was an event with spam involving potato, wall of text, and loud noises, music, and tattoo. I know where you were. I'm lurking in there, too. Okay. I think this is the last section to do this color green. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to finish these last 2 or 3 stitches. Then we're going to take an ad break. I know we just came back from an ad break not too long ago. We're going to take an extended break. And when the stream comes back, Granny Caron Cakes Marina will be here. Are you ready to go and see Granny Caron? She's going to be doing a mystery edging pattern from the 1940s. Vibing with this music. Yep, good old Kenny Rogers. I'm not staying then. I wasn't granted refuge fast enough, and this interrogation is a touch upsetting. I'm not interrogating you. All right. Okay, let's move my thread to the side. You accuse me of doing something. Good day, sir. Yelp review 10 out of 10. Could use improvement. I didn't accuse you of doing anything. I asked, what did you do? office. It's 1:20 a.m. in the UK. All right, Blue Raven. Yes, get some rest, get some sleep. I will see you again next time. I'm actually getting ready to do an extended break because I have to go and let Granny Caron know that it's time for her to show up. All right, that is what we got so far. I don't know how well you can see what I've done, but I've done all of this one color green in the leaves. So that color is finished. When I come back to the next time we do it, I'll do a different color and keep filling in. And so, and it's only going to be that big. So it's not the full width. It's not the full size. It's only 5 inches because they give you extra if you want to finish it off, like to make it into a picture or whatever. Easier to ask what you didn't do, and so be a shorter list. Yes. All right. So everybody, stick around. Um, I will see you on Saturday for the Peep Bunny, the knitted bunny, which hopefully will be a lot better than this one. But in about 10 minutes or so, stick around. Don't go anywhere. 10 minutes or so, Granny Caron Cakes Merino will be here. So let's get this started. We'll be right back. My word. I want to thank that crafty cub boy for, how do you do this newfangled thing? I want to thank the crafty cub for, doing some fine work on that needlepoint piece. If you're new here, my name is Granny Caron Cakes Moreno. I come onto the Crafty Cubs television channel and every now and then to do some old-fashioned crochet. So how are you all doing? Let me see here. Oh, Granny said chain this. Yes, I did. I told Crafty Cub to change that music, that rock and roll music. That just makes my blood boil. That ruckus was too loud. You got that right. Finally get to meet you? Well, nice to meet you too, Mickey. I've heard a lot about you. Hey there, Notewood. Is that a banana? Bananas are a good source of potassium. I learned that. So how is everybody doing this fine evening? It's almost springtime. You all ready for spring? Alrighty, let me get my spectacles going on the right way, and I remember how to do this thing. I never remember. Doesn't like burger cream cookies? I've never heard of a burger cookie. I've heard of a hamburger. I don't want no cookie on no hamburger. So I think I might be along with him that I don't like whatever these burger cream cookies are. But welcome in there, Notewood. Again, you and that dancing banana. If I ever saw a banana dance, I wouldn't want to eat that. I'd be pretty scared. Scared it might make me dance. Alrighty here. Let's see. Alright, where were we? Who am I? What? Yeah, that's it. We're going to be doing some of this right here, edgings from this, crochet edgings from this book back when I was just a young girl. I remember having a book just like this to do all the really nice decorative edgings here. Hey there, Moth. How are you? Stay away from my hair, young man. I know how you like to nibble on my hair. Alrighty, we're gonna spin this wheel here. Why can't I? There it goes. Those are some dancing potato moths. I've never heard of a potato moth. I don't want my potatoes to get moth. We got a lot of produce here. We got some bananas and some potatoes. That sounds like a strange recipe if I ever heard one. Moth behaves. You better behave, young man. Alright, we're going to spin this here wheel, and it's going to tell us what, I think this is what we do. They're just going to tell us which one of these here were pretty patterns we're going to try to do. Alright, it's spinning. What do we have here? 89.69. Alright, let's see here in the book. 896. Granny Caron needs to write that down. We're going to write the numbers here. 8969. And we're going to see. Thank you very much there, Moth. I appreciate that. Help a dear old lady out. 8969. I got to go thumbing through this here booklet. 89.96. That's not it. And they're not in numerical order. That would help out a whole lot. 89.69. Make certain I'm not missing anything. So how are you all fine people doing this evening? Alright, that's not it. It's going to make me go through this entire booklet until I find this number. 8968. Feels like I'm playing bingo. I never did care for bingo. I know they say people my age like to play bingo, but I never did care for that game. 8969. 8969 more. My word. Alright. That's a short one. We got a picture here of what this might look like. I don't see it here on this page. My word! Gary, young man, you give an old lady a heart attack. How are you doing, Gary? I'm too old for those loud noises. I can't seem to find this this picture.
Hey, hon.
Well, hey, hon, yourself. 89. There I am. I wish I could dance like that. And thank you for the hydrate there, Mickey. I greatly appreciate that. Well, I found the pattern here, but I can't see what this picture is supposed to look like. I want to take a little peek here. 89 and 69. Moth is behaving. I appreciate Moth behaving. There's 8968. We do not have a picture of this. Oh, illustrated on page 3. Well, that's all the way at the beginning of this book. Oh, here we go. Where's this here? Gotta make this one right here. I don't know how you can see this. I can't even see it. That one right there. That's kind of pretty. Gary's on a 10-stream streak. I don't know what that means, but guess that's a good thing. That is kind of pretty. Alright. Granny Caron hadn't learned something in her many years on this earth. It's to read the entire pattern so Granny Caron can understand it. Make a chain the length of the desired. First row. In the 4th chain from the hook, make 4 double crochets, chain 2, and 4 double crochets. Skip 2 chains, single in them to the next, skip 2 chains, and in the next chain make 4 doubles, 2 chains, and 4 doubles. Repeat all the way across, ending with a single crochet. All right, let's do the math here in our head and do some ciphering. So we got 4. So we go working to the 4th one. Then there's 2, so that's 6. And then 7. Skip 2, that's 9. So I think it's going to be... Let's figure this out a different way so I can understand this. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So it's a multiple of 6. Plus 4. We're going to see what we can do here. So I think that's what I might try to figure out. Okay, so it says make a length desired. So I don't want to make too much. So we're going to do a multiple of 6. Let's do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. I'm going to do a little bit more. I'm going to do 6 more. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. And we're going to do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to do an extra one just to be on that safe side. Going to try to make a cross-stitch pattern for our doggies. Well, that should be just darling. What type of doggies do you have there, Mickey? And then the 4th one, we're going to do 4 doubles, chain 2, and 4 doubles. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Easy enough. I can do some double crocheting. So there's 1. 2. And that's number 3. And then 4. Chain 2 and 4 more doubles. 1, 2. And in that same right there stitch, do 4 more doubles. It's going to make a little shell. And that's number 2. That's 3. And 4. A bull mastiff and a hound mix. That sounds pretty sweet there. Are they good doggies? Do they behave? We're going to skip 2 and single into the next. 1, 2, and we're going to single right here into that next stitch. Do right like that. Skip 2, and then in the next one, do 4 doubles, 2 chains, and 4 doubles. And the next one here, do 4 doubles. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain 2, and then 4 more, 2, 3 and 4, skip 2, and put in a single crochet, skip 2, and then do the 4 doubles, the 2 chains, and the 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Hey there, Mama Rita. I'm doing this mystery edging pattern. We're gonna take a look at what it's supposed to be. That one right there where I'm pointing my thumb to, that's a pretty little pattern. It's a mystery one. We spun the wheel like they do on that Wheel of Fortune show, and this is what the wheel told us to do. I used to watch Wheel of Fortune all the time with my dear departed husband, Hank. Moose is a who? Is Moose one of your dogs? He got lots of treats today because he was good when he had unexpected visitors. Well, that's a good doggy. It's always good when they behave themselves. What's that, Mama Rita? I'm pretty good. You didn't even ask how I was. Why did I respond that way? This old brain here. How are you, Mama Rita? Alrighty, here. We're going to skip 2. He's discovered butt scratches and he is obsessed. I'm not certain what that is. I don't know if I like that. Two. Nope, that's fine. That's fine, Mama Rita. I responded. I answered that way and didn't even notice that you didn't even ask that question. I'm pretty good. Two. Just working on this this little edging pattern. Be great for a handkerchief I can see. 2. And this is the number 3. And that's number 4. We're going to skip 2 chains. And then the next one do a single. Skip 2 chains. And then the next one do 4 doubles, 2 chains, and 4 doubles. Didn't realize you switched. Yep, you were watching when the Crafty Cub was here. Yep, he just left not too long ago, and it's not my turn to be on his TV channel. I'm so excited to be a television star. At least there's no smut here on this TV show. I can't watch TV these days. I do not condone all of that stuff that they put on those programs. Right here, we're gonna skip 2. And the next one, put a single. Oh, it told me to end on a single crochet, didn't it? Ending with the single. Well, those extra little stitches we'll have to forget about because we've got to end on a single crochet. So that's our first little row. I'm liking it so far, just like that. You can't see what I made. There we go. I think you can see that a little bit. What's it say here? You got some spoiled puppies. We used to have a dog back in the day, and he was a mutt. He was pretty spoiled too. His name was Boy. B-O-Y-E. His name, we named that dog Boy. I don't know why we named it Boy, but that's what we named our puppy dog. But that was a long time ago when we had Boy. Alright, we're going to chain up 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And turn our work around. I didn't even read the second part of this instructions. In the chain 2 space, make a single, chain 3, and single. Then chain 5, single in the next single, chain 5, and repeat all the way across. Okay. So in this chain 2 space right here, it's going to get a single, a chain 3, and a single. It's a single, 2, 3 chains, and a single. Now it wants me to chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single into the single. And then chain 5. I think I got this. Finally finished removing stitches. You gotta remove stitches? What are you making there, Mickey? And this gets a single. Chain up 3. And then a single. You're cross stitching. Very nice. And you had to take out your stitches. That is no fun. When I used to cross stitch a long time ago, I had to do that sometimes. Single. I almost got candle making stuff when you went to Michael's, but it's so expensive. It sure is pretty expensive over there at that Michael's store. Might have to talk to that Michael and give him a piece of my mind. Don't know how good that would do. Ain't gonna listen to some old lady. And a single. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we do a single. 1, 2, 3. And then another single.
2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where do we end off here? We're going to end with the chain 5. Well, this was a quick little 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm just doesn't tell me how to end this, but I'm just going to do a little slip stitch here right at this end. And that's where we're going to end that. That worked up pretty fast. That's what our little our pattern looks like here. I don't know if that's the same thing as what this picture's supposed to look like. That one right here. It kind of looks like what it's supposed to be. I might have made my chains a little bit bigger. Maybe if I made less chains, it might look a lot nicer than theirs. But I think Granny Caron did it. That didn't take Granny Caron nearly as long as I thought it was going to go. I like that. Alrighty here. Let me see what time we got right here. There's more stitches you have to remove. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is the worst. Alrighty here. Let me take a look over what this this computer thing here says. Let's see. I like this music too. This is the music I grew up with when I was a young girl. Alrighty here. Let's see what we have going on in this this department thing right here. You know what I think we're gonna do? Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We did that the other day. We're gonna go. I think we're gonna find somebody to raid out to. Again, my day raid is what you used to kill some of those pesky roaches and bugs. We gotta find somebody that we can raid to. Does anybody have a suggestion? Let me take a looky here. I know who we're gonna raid to. Alrighty here, everybody. Let me I went to the wrong place. I'll never figure out this TV, computer, internet shenanigans. But let's see here. Crafty Cub told me to do that. And that's for followers. And he told me to do this here. Can't even see. And then he told me to do that. And that is for... Is that the right thing? Yeah, that's for something called subscribers. And I gotta find this other thing before we do this, because I am all confused. This old brain gets confused quite often. Let's see here. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty, we're gonna go and do this raid thing. We're gonna go and raid this this gal named So Royal. She happens to be knitting. She's knitting some pretty looking pink and purple yarns. You want to go see somebody knit? Alrighty, here. I heard that So Royal also dyes yarn. And she is also a seamstress, and she makes costumes. So everybody stick around for that raid. The Crafty Cup will be here on Saturday. He's making that knitted little bunny rabbit. So everybody stick around for that raid. Copy those raid calls. I think that's what you call them. And we're going to go and take a visit to see what this So Royal is doing. And I will catch you all next time. So, y'all be good.